everyone, Gifted Soul here, back for another video, and in this video I have a special surprise. I have been shamefully impatient waiting for this deck, and didn't take long for it to get here, but it was just one of those decks that I really just couldn't wait to have in my hands. So I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you guys. So it is the Findyourhappy Daily Mantra deck by Shannon Kaiser, or Kaiser. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, and I recently started following her on Instagram, because the only reason why I'm just now starting to follow a lot of people on Instagram is because I am only just now becoming more active on Instagram. I started an Instagram page last year and I got locked out of it because I couldn't remember my password and everything, so I had to get a new one. So that is why there's only 17 on my Instagram name now. But anyway, so this is a deck I actually saw back in, I think, 2018. I did not get the deck because of, I really have no idea why. It might have been because I couldn't find it. I'm not exactly sure. But so this is like an affirmation deck, again, daily mantra deck. So you could pull a card every day. Maybe have an affirmation sitting on an altar, or maybe to meditate on an affirmation for a day. Say it before bed, however you feel guided to use that affirmation. So I'm not in the habit of unboxing every deck that I get now, but this one in particular I decided to unbox, not only because it's a very beautiful deck and I love this deck even though I have not had it in my hands yet, but also because when looking for this deck on YouTube to watch flip-throughs and stuff like that, I could not find any. Or maybe I was being impatient and just couldn't find any, but the only ones that I saw were, there was one person who recently did a flip-through of it, but they didn't show every card. It was just a few. And then the creator herself, Shannon Kaiser, or again Kaiser, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I didn't see any flip throughs of the whole deck in its entirety on her channel either. So it was kind of like a get the deck or you're not going to see all the cards. I don't always have to see every card or every message when buying decks, but some I prefer to see. But I feel like either way it goes, this is going to be a wonderful addition to my collection and my affirmation collection as well. So yeah, it is, 2018. I was looking at that because I believe that is when I first knew this deck existed. I don't know why I didn't get it. I'm not sure if it was available on Amazon then, but I do know that it was a deck that existed. But yeah, and it's a Beyond Worlds or Beyond Words publication. I have one other deck by them, and actually it's right beside me. The Self-Care Oracle by Janet Shu. That is produced by them as well. So yeah, as you can see, it is nicely wrapped, and you can see some of the cards at the back as well. I'm going to go ahead and read the back of the box. And it says, inspirational messages and motivations to live your highest potential. So make the most of every day with daily affirmations. And as you can see, there's some cards over here. And it says, you owe it to yourself to live each day with more passion, adventure, and joy. Best-selling author, coach, and speaker Shannon Kaiser shares 56 inspirational mantras along with daily motivation to help you align with your best self and play with the world at the same time. These mantras will help you tune into the flow of the universe, show yourself compassion when times get tough, and break free from emotional restraints. This dynamic deck is paired with a guidebook that will help you meditate on the truths contained within each card and live each day with intention. Make these mantras part of your daily happiness routine, and they will help you find peace with your past, stay grounded in the here and now, and look forward to a joy-filled future. So that is the inspiration behind the deck. Now, it's 56 cards in 144 page guidebook. It lets you know that on the back of the box. So for those of you that do unboxings and reviews, this is actually very convenient. I didn't bother with getting any scissors simply because the plastic was like this, so there's really no need. Pretty much should be easy to get off, or am I talking too soon? Okay. But yeah, this is a deck that I plan on working with very often, even just for myself. Okay. Okay, come on. There we go. Now, I could have just took the plastic off before the video, but I know that a lot of people like to see you take the plastic off. So yeah, so we're going to put that over there somewhere. And I hope this box comes open easy, because if not, I'm going to have to turn or stop the recording really quickly just to get it off. Okay. Alrighty then. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is how you know, for the most part, that you have a brand new deck. Because sometimes you will get a deck that is not necessarily, it will look new, they will have plastic on it, but it may be used still. So, and one indicator of you getting a new deck is if the box is hard to come off. But just because that doesn't mean your deck is old. Or not old, but used. So, this is one of the few oracle decks, I guess you could say oracle decks or affirmation decks out there that come with a guidebook. Most affirmation decks that I know of do not come with the guidebook. Or most of the ones that I have don't come with the guidebook. So you have the table of contents, and I believe these are in not alphabetical order, but numerical order. We have the introduction, the process, shuffling, connecting with your inner guides, asking a question. We have a few spreads and the card meanings. So with the card meanings, you get the black and white reproduction of the card, and then just about a page or so and a half maybe of the card meanings. And then at the back, you have other products by, I don't know if this is, yeah, this is by her. She's written books as well, and she has a book that you can get with this deck, or to go with this deck, but the deck is not, the book is not necessary to be able to connect with the deck. So now we're at the fun part, and I can't wait because I'm already in love, and I already knew I was going to love these because I've seen a few of them. But again, I could find no reviews or flip throughs of the creator or anybody showing every single card. Okay, so I should have brought some scissors since this one isn't paper, but yeah. Okay, so I've loosened it up a bit. I would have cut it off, but I don't have any scissors nearby me, so, but yeah, here is the back. They are glossy, but it doesn't appear to be like a, let me see off camera. It's not high gloss, at least to me. So I'm gonna show you the card. So they all have this design, but they're different colors, and I think they're all in the same font. So this one here is I get what I focus on. You have the number there in the affirmation or quote, whatever you want to call it, here. So I've kind of pretty much said all I wanted to say about this deck. So I'm really just going to be flipping through. So if I don't comment much, that is why. But yeah, I'll be using this deck a lot. If you don't see me using it on my channel, you will definitely just rest assured that I am using it in private for me personally. And probably you'll see it on Instagram from time to time. When I follow my heart, I am abundant and I am abundant, successful, and free. So to the point, and should you need the guidebook, which I don't feel like you necessarily would, I do know that some people that create affirmation decks, some of the affirmations may not make sense. So a guidebook is helpful for that, and especially those that are beginners. So this includes a guidebook. So I do think it's beginner friendly for that reason. But also being that it's just affirmations, so it's very simple. You could do a full reading with them if you want it, but they're not designed for that, at least when it comes to affirmations and mantras. I don't feel that they're designed for full readings. However, you can, use them to wrap up a reading, to give the client or yourself a message to kind of contemplate on, just for, either the questions they've asked. And manifestations are really just to help you. Manifestations, wow, they should be called manifestations, but affirmations are just to help you manifest, really. The words you use actually have a very powerful effect on how you manifest, what comes into your life, what you what you create. Like, you're creating when you are speaking words in general. So when you're saying more negative stuff, you are allowing more negativity to come into your life. When you are saying more positive, then you are more likely to attract positive outcomes and positive blessings. But yes, pretty much like the law of attraction. So I feel abundant and live a rich life now. So yeah, you just say that and visualize and pretend like you have these things already. Pretend like you have this mindset and it is what you will receive. That is what mantras and affirmations are all about, getting us to realize. So love is the key to my success. You have to believe that. And yeah, could you answer questions with these? In a way, you could, with any affirmation deck for the most part. But yeah, definitely you would need to just use, I feel like, again, to wrap up a reading or to start your day off with, or maybe even end off your night before you go to bed. You're having coffee in the morning. You know how people like to read a book or the newspaper. Just take the deck out and work with the deck, or just pull yourself a card. Now, I know some people use these decks to give away cards with, like just to hand off a card to somebody to help them feel better, or if they're sick, or even if they're not sick and you just feel like they need it, kind of like a business card type of thing. But I kind of cringe at that. I'm using this as an oracle and an affirmation deck. I would never, it's a good idea, but I would have to buy a separate deck to do that with, because I would like to work with one as a deck in itself. So, but yeah, there's an idea. You can do that. It's a good idea actually, but again, I would have to buy more of this deck, another copy. I allow myself to feel it is a detox for my soul. My life is a courageous, creative adventure. Every next level of my life will demand a different version of me. Love these colors. Love, love, love. My dreams are the signature to my potential. And I think she said these were just some of her favorite quotes or her favorite affirmations. And I do... in her video that I saw her flipping through these, she wasn't flipping through them, but she just pulled a daily mantra. I don't know if she has tons of videos, so I don't know if maybe I just missed it, but I never could find a video where she just did a flip through of this particular deck in its entirety. I just see her doing card pulls. But again, I got this deck on Amazon, about $20, $21. It was $19, listed for 19 something, and then $21 with tax and everything. So yeah, I definitely do recommend this deck. Again, this is one of those decks that I knew that I had to have when I saw it again. Because the first time, it's not that I didn't like it the first time. Again, I think I couldn't find a flip through, or I just couldn't find, same thing now. I can't find a lot on the deck. So, I just ended up getting but I got it now, and I see the cards for myself, and I love them. So please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Love and light. Take care.